Good afternoon or good morning if you're still in Hawaii. Thank you for tuning in to Twin Brothers from Different Mothers, coming to you live from the Go Live Vegas studios in the heart of Las Vegas, Nevada.
If you're still in Hawaii, I mean, if you're in Hawaii, you're in Hawaii. But
yeah, that's true. But somebody may have traveled here and still have not adjusted the time zone stuff, and they may think it's morning, but it's actually afternoon. Because what did we learn a few weeks ago? Hawaii is how many hours behind us? I thought it was 6, but...
I don't think it's 6. It's a
another
few.
3 or something?
Yeah, probably 3.
See, so they're just waking up to having coffee right now.
I'm having coffee, too, and waking up.
Well, that's you. Somebody's volume is on. Suzanne, just tune your volume. No. I bet you it's Neil. Anyway, someone's got their phone on.
It's me. It's me. I'm going to fix it.
All right, the host, the co-host of the show doesn't turn his phone down, and he's the one that reminds everybody else to do
Well,
it.
it's because Facebook.
What does Facebook have to do with it?
I turn all the volume down on my volume level, and then when Facebook comes on, they have their own separate volume.
No, they don't.
On my phone, they do.
Well, then you got a spastic phone.
Well, we know that.
Okay, then. Or maybe it could be a user error. I don't know, one or the other. Anyway, thank you for tuning in. You're watching Twin Brothers. As I said, hey, our phone number... There you go, 702-329-6947 if you're within the United States. If you're outside the U.S., 1-855-502-4321. In either case, press the number 1 to come into the studio and chat with Neil, myself, or better yet, our guest coming up.
So if you're in the District of Columbia, you're outside the U.S. states?
Well, they want to make their own states now.
51.
51. They want to become the Washington.
How many presidents have we had?
40. He was 45, so we're on 46.
I always thought
right?
it was like Heinz, like 57. I was always wrong in that question. I never did well in that one.
Wasn't Trump 45, right?
Yeah, he was 45.
So that means Biden is 46.
Your
Follow
math
the math.
is tremendous.
Listen,
Weren't you a math major
I
at
went
Penn
to Penn State, and I have a degree in mathematics.
There
I
you
can
go.
add, subtract, multiply, and divide with the best of them.
So you'd be great with our guest coming on today because it's about numbers.
Let me tell you something. Hi, Jennifer. Good to see you from Hawaii. Get 3 hours behind. Thank you, Jennifer, for verifying that. A couple of years ago, I actually tried diving into the world of cryptocurrency when Bitcoin was just kind of getting started. And I heard you talking about
Kicking
Ethereum.
yourself in the ass now.
No. Yeah, yes and no. But I heard you say Ethereum and wallets, and I'm online trying to figure all this crap out. And let me tell you something. I was throwing phones against the wall because it made no sense to me. And finally, I met with somebody who was interested in just buying somebody. I said, dude, I'm tired of all of this. Just buy my couple of $100 out, and I'm out of here.
His couple hundred is worth 200,000 right now, but that's
all
okay.
right. That's right. Wasn't meant to be at the time. Now,
Correct.
after listening to Suzanne at her house a number of weeks ago,
Yep.
and today's show, if you haven't figured out, Suzanne Hobbs will be joining us, and David Pasquale. Cryptocurrency. I wrote it phonetically on my paper, so I didn't screw it up. That's right. They will come on about quarter after our first break. So pencil and paper, any questions you have about cryptocurrency, anything you've dared to ask, want to ask, this is the time to do it. You'll call in when they are on the show. Okay. Headlines. You ready? Or
Go.
did you have something you wanted to say?
No. I was going to say, I was giving you the.
Or
have
you were
them
just saying
call in.
you were crazy kind of thing?
Well, we know that. The call in, the numbers on the screen.
Well, I did that already. Weren't you
our
listening?
Our producer.
Didn't you listen?
But
Don't
I
you
wasn't
listen to our
watching.
own show? Obviously not, because I've already said it.
Listen.
Did I not? Okay, Suzanne, did I not say the numbers already?
Yeah, but did I not come in prepared today? You
And
were
then I
shocked.
threw it out because I thought it was Brett Lawson's notes from the previous show we did.
No, these are mine. You wrote them, but I copied
No,
them.
I didn't write them. Suzanne wrote them.
Oh,
I just forwarded you the email.
I love it. See, I have
You
it.
are only the second person in 2.5 years that has ever printed off any notes that I've
Yeah,
ever sent him
yeah.
about guests. Well, you should feel honored. I know you do.
Yeah.
All right, Las Vegas local hits for $238,000 by betting $1.25 on the slot machine at Palace Stations. It was the Wheel of Fortune, IGT's Wheel of Fortune slot machine.
Doesn't it seem like when there are large hits, they're all on progressives?
Yes. Now, something I think this is what you were talking about was that release another mark, the second massive Wheel of Fortune jackpot at station casinos in less than a week. A guest, a local progressive payday, $603,644 off of $1.75. Now, with all due respect to cryptocurrency, if I were to bet $1.75 and got $633,000, I don't know if cryptocurrency can give you that kind of return that quickly. You'd have to pay a lot.
That quickly, no, but
That's my point.
But the return, yes.
Well, the return, but that's over time, though.
Depends. Depends how what the market
Are you
does.
wearing them?
Am I wearing crypto? No.
No, it depends. You
depends.
brought up
That's
depends.
the smartest
It depends.
thing I've ever heard anyone say about anything.
Wow. Okay, April 30th, if you're into movies, the Las Vegas Ballpark will be hosting Flicks on the Field. April 30th. With the Aviator season finally around the corner for the first time that they'll be playing
We
in a
used
year
to
and a
do
half.
flips on the field. You know what flips are?
No.
I'm a baseball guy. Flips are when you take your glove and you close your glove, and you got to flip the ball. Everybody gets in a circle, and you got to keep the ball going.
Oh, okay.
You don't catch it. You
Yep.
flip it. It's
I
called
remember
flips.
seeing that on those old videos.
Yeah, I'm old.
No, the shoe fits.
Wear it.
So, April 30th, you know what they're playing there? It's called the Flicks on the Field.
What are they playing? Batman.
No. Oh, jeez, that would be great.
Because you would have been there.
I would have been there. Well, it's April 30th. I could still be there.
I'm
Hi,
Batman.
Sheila.
I'm Batman. The
The
like that
Sandlot.
video.
The Sandlot.
Oh, great movie.
Yeah, I loved it.
You know what I watched for a great movie the other day next door at Foresight Signs next to the gallery? They have a big screen TV which they purchased. It was Miracle on Ice.
Oh, the old story about the hockey team.
It's one of those movies you sit down and you can't
Just
leave.
watch over and
You
over,
can't
even
leave.
though you know the outcome, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Gates open, excuse me, at 6 p.m., while the film will start at 7 p.m. The limited capacity event will offer all the Baseball Classic concessions, so grab your blankets and pillows and cozy up on the field or in the mesh stadium seats for a night of family fun. So that's pretty cool.
Sounds
I'm happy
great.
that the Aviators
Listen,
will
that's
finally have a
great.
chance to play, right?
It's great.
Here's a feel-good story, which I know you even responded to yesterday. There's a story about a gentleman who rolled a perfect 300 bowling game. Not just any 300 bowling game, but because his dad passed away, who was a huge bowler, never rolled a 300. He put ashes. He had a bowling ball made specifically
He found somebody to do it because
To do it.
he had problems getting
Yeah,
somebody to do it.
A little creepy, but he had his father's ashes in the bowling ball with him in the thumb hole, if I'm not
Right,
mistaken.
correct.
He rolled a 300.
Now, he was an NCAA bowling champion,
Yep.
so I got to preface it by saying this wasn't your, I'm going to go out for the first time and
of
bowl.
course. No, he had some experience, and if you watch the video, it's on my personal page. April 12th, he was a two-time NCAA bowling champion.
What's your personal page? Put it out there.
Well, if they know my name, they'll find who I am. They know my name.
Is it Aaron Phillips, The Voice Hall
No,
of Famer?
that's my
No.
business. That's my business page.
Okay.
That's where all my production stuff is.
Oh, so this is
like
just
who-
on Aaron Phillips' page.
just like who I am as a person, my weight loss.
Does Phil
and how
Cohen
you
have
do
a
it.
page? I'm just curious.
He does. He's a good
okay.
friend of mine. He's
Good.
got a page that reflects a little bit
You guys
of what
like
I do.
twins, aren't you?
Yeah, we know each other very well most of the time. Anyway, April 12th was the day he did this. His dad had passed away back in 2016. His brother was with him when he rolled the 300. But what a great story. I mean, you have a bowling ball made to honor your dad. You roll
Sure.
a 300. Now, his dad bowled a 298 and a 299 when he was alive. Never hit a 300, but his son certainly did to honor his dad.
That's
so
a great story.
great feel-good story. Okay. El Corte. Now, listen, with the city opening back up, by the way, May 1st, we open back up to 80%.
80%.
June 1st,
So, in other words, you put 7 more people in a room.
hey, whatever. Listen, extra bodies are extra bodies to make money, right?
I was at Tuscany last night.
Mm-hmm.
They had extra tables, extra chairs. It was Kenny Davidson's birthday, so all the entertainers were down there last night. It was packed. It was like old times. It was not 80%. It was 100%.
Well, we actually talked about this previously on one of the other shows that's what a lot of people were doing anyway. Amber Pasquale is is in our chat room.
Dave's wife.
Waiting for her husband to speak. And Meredith Allen Gordon, a huge fan of our show. She's saying hello, but unfortunately she is off to the OR. She's having a little procedure done today. We want to send our best and speedy recovery to Meredith. So very good. Okay, listen. City's opening back up. Job fairs are happening, right? So I want to share.
Nobody wants to work. There's a problem. All of these restaurants and the hotels and the hospitality
Mm-hmm.
industry are trying to get people to come to work. They're getting unemployment more than they would make if they're working. They can't get workers.
Right. Well, eventually their unemployment's going to run out, so they're going to have no choice at some point. That's the thing. And they're not thinking about that.
No.
Okay. So the El Cortez.
Will you stop flashing those fancy rings in my face
Why?
every time you look?
Where's Lisa? I haven't seen Lisa. Oh, there's Lisa. All right, you got to do this for me for Lisa. Lisa, this is for you today, Lisa.
You son of a bitch.
Hey. I'll raise it up. There you go. Lisa, there you go.
Penn State.
Penn State Cotton Bowl ring when we beat Michigan in the Cotton Bowl a few years back. I brought this out just for you.
Aaron was an offensive tackle at 354 pounds at that time.
Offensive tackle. I could have been the whole defensive line at the time. Are you kidding? John, thank you for tuning in. Lisa, of course, is there. You go. Love the ring. We are Penn State. El Cortez, as I was saying, they're having a job fair this week on the 28th. They are looking for this. Is their 80th anniversary is this year.
It's an old downtown.
One of the
old
originals,
hotels,
right? Yeah. They just completed $25 million in renovation. So here's what they're looking for. I'll go through a couple of these. Food and beverage supervisor, casino cocktail server. This is a job for you. The next one I'm about to mention.
All right, I'm ready. I'm going to apply.
Hot dog cart attendant. I can see you hawking hot
Oh,
dogs.
let me tell you something. The baseball team, when I coached college baseball, during the football games, to earn money, raise money we had to man the hot dog stand.
Yeah.
Which was I was a guru at hot dogs. 2 puppies over here. Let's go. A little mustard. Keep it going. Keep the line. I was good at it.
There you go. See, so you got a fallback job if this sketching thing doesn't work for you.
There you go.
Housekeeping, cage cashier, promotions clerk, and the count team. And if you mess up the count, Frankie Citro will come find you. Anyway, also too along those lines, shows are coming back. Thank goodness. Cirque du Soleil Entertainment Group is announcing the reopening of 4 of its shows.
Resort
at the
World.
Bellagio. Mystere at Treasure Island will reopen this summer, and of course, part of their touring division, Cusa will be presented in Punta Cana, Dominican Republic, starting November 2021, while Luzia will reopen at London's Royal Albert Hall in January of 2022, and Blue Man Group will return to the Luxor Casino this summer.
Have you seen the screen on the side of the building on the 15 of Resorts World?
I've not seen the screen.
It is incredible.
I've not seen the screen, but I've seen that. It's an interesting color that they've built that casino property with, that like copperish.
Well, remember Encore next to the Wynn had a lawsuit that it looked too much like their building, and they kept saying, no, wait till it's done. There's going to be red added. Looks nothing like the building.
Looks nothing like it.
Nothing like it.
Another attraction. Now, I've been debating all week about going on a serious rant about the Strip. I've been debating it.
What's your rant? Don't debate it, just bring it up.
Only because it's such a departure of what we talk about and the things we try to do here. So, okay, did you guys see the video? And if you've all seen this, please acknowledge that there was a huge brawl on the Strip earlier this week over a taco.
I didn't see it.
Okay, it came through one of my feeds, and
Okay.
it was effing brutal. Okay, the audio when it picked up the fight was after it started, so I don't really know what the beef was over one taco.
Beef, nice.
You like that?
Yeah.
But I got to come out of my shell for this. But anyway, so it's with the Taco Pepe's or something that's right there on the Strip, and let me tell you, one guy was pummeled by 4 chairs, fists, kicking.
Over a taco.
And listen, I follow wrestling, so I've seen violence, real or otherwise. About 30 seconds into this 2-minute video, I had to stop watching it.
It was that brutal.
So here's my message, and
Did Metro show up real quickly?
not
or
within.
no?
That was something I was thinking about watching this because we know that Metro supposedly has upped.
Extra people on the
Correct.
Strip for
Because
that type
listen,
of
the Strip has taken a beating, and I'm going to stop the rest of the story since we're talking about this.
all these puns being thrown. Go ahead. Thrown, get it?
Exactly. Yes, I do. Just never mind. So with the rates and everything that's been going on the Strip since the pandemic, we all know rates on the Strip are
Very low.
at probably historical rates per night.
Bringing in all the bad people.
Thank you. You said it, not me. So I'm going to sit here and say this. I can't wait. Not that I take advantage of it, but I can't wait until those hotels go back to $400 a night.
Right.
Okay? Weekday.
Well, did you see what some of the shows are doing? Because during the pandemic, things like Zombie Burlesque, not the big show, have up there. It used to be $40 a ticket. Now it's $325. I mean, I don't know the numbers are correct, but they've like tripled and quadrupled pricing to try to make the money back.
Well, I'm not even talking about raising the prices to make money back. I'm talking about to filter out the riffraff people that are coming to this town at $10 a night in a hotel room and causing the crap that they're doing on the Strip over a taco. Are you kidding me? Over a taco. This guy is brutally beaten up over a taco. It's that kind of stuff that's going to make it a little bit harder for people to want to come back to the Strip because they're afraid.
Although they came out with a story about the top destination spots to vacation here in America.
I saw that.
Vegas is still number 1.
That's okay. I get that. But if it's a vacation, that means a lot of families are going to want to come here too.
And they're not going to come with the hoodlums.
Nope. Not at all. So I can't wait till the prices go back up because then it's going to filter in the type of people, quite frankly, that have made Las Vegas the premier Strip location for the type of places that people feel safe.
Do you still get like goosebumps when you drive on a 15 or you're driving in down Flamingo or Trop or whatever, and you see the Strip, and you say, people think, I live on the Strip.
Right.
They don't think we have neighborhoods. But it still overwhelms me when I look at it and I say, I live here.
Yeah.
How cool is this?
My coach's place where I go to is up in Summerlin off Far Hills in the 215, actually not far from where you are. And on my drive to get to her place, their house looks down on the Strip.
Yeah.
And I'm there at 4 p.m, and it's still breathtaking to realize, my God, look how beautiful that is.
It's like you're in the top of Lake Mead. You get
Yeah.
off the 250
Yep.
to Lake Mead, and it's all downhill from there, so to speak. You can see the city. It's gorgeous.
Hey, Mark, how are you? We appreciate it. As I always like to say when I come back from Lake Havasu, coming up the 95 that way, out of the ashes shall rise an oasis. With that, we're going to step aside for our first break so we can get our guests up here and start talking about cryptocurrency. And no, it is not the economic system on the planet Krypton. You're watching Twin Brothers from Different Mothers. I'm Aaron. That's Neil. We'll be back with Suzanne Hobbs and Dave Pasquale right after this.
We know radiant, healthy skin reflects how you look and feel, especially in the desert. Hand and Stone Spa at Silverado Ranch offers facial services provided by licensed estheticians tailored for men, women, and teens. This also includes a maintenance program to enjoy your clear and beautiful complexion between regular appointments. We also offer exfoliation facials and LED light phototherapy, which will give a result of firmer skin and a smoother texture. It also diminishes fine lines, wrinkles, and dark spots, resulting in a more luminous skin. Call 702-941-7833 and put your skin into our hands.
Pay attention because I'm only going to say this once. I that up. Go live. I'll say something else. I want you to tune in to Twin Brothers from Different Mothers. They got their own show called Twin Brothers from Different Mothers. It's 12 o'clock noon every Saturday. You can't miss this show. This is going to be great. Don't let me come knocking on your door 3 o'clock in the morning, because you know I will.
Come back. Hi, we're back. We had a little problem with Frankie Citro, and you never want to have a problem with Frankie Citro.
Really?
Jeez
Really?
Louise. Anyway, welcome back to Twin Brothers from Different Mothers. Neil and Aaron, we are now joined by one of our two guests here in studio. And, of course, Suzanne Hobbs is here with us. She's in studio. She's also been one of the recent victims of being Portnoyed.
Yes.
Is that what we call it now?
Surprise
Victims.
Portnoy.
Suzanne is a marketing expert. She has written and produced national TV commercials as well as many local commercials here in Vegas. She's been on national TV commercials for well-known companies like KitchenAid. I think I actually have some KitchenAid products, as a matter of fact. And she was a spokesperson for Bomber Naturals face mask during 2020.
Boomers.
Is it Boomers?
Boomers, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
There's two O's.
Oh, but that's not the way you spelled it. You gave me BOMM.
Typo.
There you go.
Wow.
Boomers face masks. Anyway,
A subsidiary of Bombers.
there you go. There you go. And get your jackets from there, too.
Correct.
She was interviewed on radio shows with the likes of Al Sharpton and Rudy Giuliani. I'll just let
Very
that.
opposite.
I was just going to let that one float.
It's for everyone.
And she is also now into the world of cryptocurrency, courtesy of our other guest coming in from the Carolinas, down in North Carolina. Dave Pasquale was born and raised in Chicago and has lived there most of his life. He's also a former athlete, high school soccer and wrestling coach, and is extremely competitive. And these qualities has helped him be successful in sales, entrepreneurship, and the network marketing industry. And I'll skip the rest of this. He got married. Trading cryptocurrency is how he worked. You guys work together, right?
We do, every day.
So Suzanne and David, welcome to Twin Brothers.
Thank you. Great to be here.
How are you, David? You there? There we go.
Awesome.
All right, welcome to the show, man. Did you enjoy our little opening there? We tried to stay as goofy as possible, but you can't do that all the time.
Yes,
It was
we
fun.
can.
It was definitely goofy.
There you go. So, anyway, so Suzanne, David, cryptocurrency is a terminology that's been around now for what, maybe 10 years roughly?
Yeah.
And Bitcoin was really the first word that I think kind of spurned all of this. So if you can, just very briefly, give us a little history and define cryptocurrency.
Yeah,
That it's not the economic structure on the planet Krypton like I thought it was.
Yeah.
So take it away.
All right. So, so Bitcoin is kind of the one that most people know what Bitcoin is, and it's just a form of currency. And I like how you said it, though, but I say it's kind of like the future of money. And it's a way for us to exchange Bitcoin, which is not physical money, but it's a form of payment that you can do, and you're avoiding banks, basically. And it's legal, and it's all around the world. It's an international currency.
What do they always say? If you want to lose money, put your money in the bank.
Yeah. So we're doing what?
I'm serious.
Yeah, we're doing what banks do, basically. We're just avoiding banks. So
So how did you get in? Did you get introduced to Dave before you got in? How did you guys connect? Talk about that.
Yeah, so I've heard about Bitcoin for a long time, and I met Dave Pasquale because we both are taking basically an academy. We're learning how to trade. And so I was introduced by the CEO of this company. His name is Christopher Terry. He started this I Am Academy 8 years ago. And it's an international academy. And
Where
so
are they
Dave and I
based
met
out of? Where are they
together.
based out of?
It's a US-based company. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, I want to mention before we go to David for our first question, folks, this conversation today is just for informational purposes. This is not guaranteeing investments. We're not talking returns. This is like teaching a class 101 about some basic information to even educate us on what cryptocurrency is. So please don't misunderstand what we're talking about here. This is not a guarantee kind of conversation. It's just FYI. And if you decide to do with it, that's up to you. So Dave, how did you get into this? How did you get introduced? Because obviously in your bio, you've done the network marketing thing. You've been around a while, a great salesman. How did you get into cryptocurrency?
So I got into trading years ago. Actually, back in 2008, I started trading Forex. Forex is kind of the buzzword out there. A lot of people know about it. Unfortunately, I got involved in a time and I had sent, I was still a fairly young kid. I had sent a lot of money to somebody who just got a hold of my email. And unfortunately, as a kid, he ended up losing almost six figures. And so I tried to get, it was devastating. So I tried to get self-educated, and I tried trading Forex on my own and really didn't succeed at all. So I didn't think that trading was for me. And then all of a sudden, I started to hear about cryptocurrencies and how people were making money, how people could build a portfolio, very similar to like a stock portfolio. So I started to put a little bit of money into some of the cryptocurrencies and built a portfolio, started to watch my money rise. And then we heard about this academy not too long ago, a friend of a friend, and sure enough, we ended up starting to learn how to trade cryptocurrencies leveraged. And since then, we've had nothing but success, got very educated in the crypto industry, and we're just going at full go.
And leveraged means, when the market, right now, everybody thinks that Bitcoin and the cryptocurrencies are crashing.
Because there was a big news story that came out this week about it, right?
It's a cycle. This is how it goes.
Right.
Things are going to go up and down. And when you leverage, that's what's so exciting is that, yes, I have money set aside in a Bitcoin wallet that I just have it sitting there, but I'm also now making money every day, if not every other day, when trades are sent out. When the market goes down, you can make money.
Explain leverage.
Okay. Yeah.
Explain leverage.
I'm going to let Dave explain leverage.
Dave, explain leverage.
He's great.
Definitely. That's what I specialize in. And so a lot of people think that they're trading when they go to Coinbase or maybe they go to Robinhood. We've all heard of those platforms before, right? They're all over the place. Trading has become mainstream. And so, excuse me, they buy some cryptocurrency and all they're doing is making just small percentages. Okay. So let me give you a hypothetical example. If Bitcoin was at 40,000, which it's not, but if it was at 40,000 and it went to 50,000, that would end up being a 25% increase. So your account, if you had $1,000, would end up going from 1,000 to 1025. Okay.
Okay.
Well, sure enough, if you're trading leveraged, that was a $10,000 move. And when you trade leveraged, you can trade anywhere between 10 cents to 50 cents to $1, $5, $10 every time Bitcoin goes up $1. So if you were being very conservative and you traded from 40,000 to 50,000 at just 10 cents, that same $1,000 account would double because you would make 10 cents per dollar on a $10,000 move. And that would be $1,000.
I keep hearing the word, and I think it's key for our listeners and viewers, that you're using the word trading a lot.
Correct.
And what people need to understand is this is an investment option, tool, commodity, put whatever word you want on it. But you're trading, one of the things that I had a concern, because I'm in the crypto market a different way, but I'm in it, was that am I going to get merchandise traders to be part that if I make a profit and I want to purchase something, not just trade, I want to actually purchase, are there suppliers in the chain that take cryptocurrency as payment.
Yes.
Talk a little
Yeah.
bit about that, David.
So yeah, there are definitely more and more merchants around the world who are starting to accept Bitcoin as forms of payment. You can now literally buy a Tesla vehicle
Right.
with cryptocurrency.
Yeah, there's
You
an
can-
app. There's an app called
go ahead.
BitPay. Yeah, that you can use to purchase things too. So here's what I think is really great: is as credit card companies are starting to accept, so like Visa and Mastercard for their millions of merchants, they say within the next few years we're going to be able to purchase anything.
Who are they?
with this?
Who are they? They say.
Yeah.
Who are they?
So the companies, right? Like Mastercard is adding in crypto this year.
Excellent.
So you can pay with crypto. But what I think is really great to point out too is in the last few years when people have been making money buying Bitcoin and crypto and holding on to it until the world starts to accept
Correct.
purchasing it, right? So you can do both, and that's what's so exciting about this.
Well, when you get like an Elon Musk that all of a sudden dumps billions of dollars
Yeah.
into the market of crypto, into that commodity of crypto, it kind of wakes up a lot of people in the eyes open going, well, if Elon Musk is doing it, I have
Yeah.
to do it.
And a lot of people think that you have to have Bitcoin right now is at about 50,000, $50,000 right now for one coin, but it's not too late for you to be have your foot in the door and make a little bit of money doing this.
You don't have to buy the whole coin.
No, you can make money like Dave was explaining, leveraging. Every time the market goes up or down, you can make money, and that's what's really exciting.
I want to mention we have a question that is coming into the chat room. What are these Bitcoin ATM machines being seen on the strip? What is that exactly? Who wants to take that one?
Yeah, that's a good
Exactly
question.
what it is. A Bitcoin ATM. If you have Bitcoin, you can actually take money, take cash fiat from a Bitcoin. So you would literally exchange. You would, however the ATM is set up, you would literally go in and press your wallet, enter it in, and then you would get fiat for the amount of Bitcoin that you have.
You
So
would
if you have
get what's the word?
$1,000, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, yeah.
Did you say fiat? I thought that was a
Fiat
car.
dollars.
Oh, because fiat's a car. I got very confused.
And
you
that's
could actually get real dollars by going into these Bitcoin machines.
just like when,
Yes, sir.
if you have Bitcoin in your Coinbase,
Yeah.
you can transfer that or sell it and put it into your actual bank account, right? It's the same type of thing.
Who
So, but now it's
purchases
in an
it?
ATM.
When you say sell it, who purchases it? That
It's-
company that has that machine, or
It's just it's a merchant that it helps with the exchange.
okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah. So yeah, there's a lot to learn, and that's why we're here to also kind of promote this academy that we
Talk
are
about the
taking.
academy.
That's what's really phenomenal. Is people can. There's a lot of scammers out there, people that promise to help manage what you're trying to do and trying to make money, and there's a lot of people who are uneducated, and so we want to make sure people are learning and taking care of this themselves.
Now
So
you're in the crypto market.
yep,
You hear about this academy.
yep,
You do your homework.
absolutely.
Who's the academy? Who's involved in the academy? How do I get into the academy? And it's almost an MLM, like at a lot of your meetings. at the
Network
house.
marketing.
Yeah,
Let's call it
absolutely.
network
It's a
marketing. People
referral.
don't like MLM.
Oh, okay,
Network marketing.
So you bring other people that are part of your team. Do you make money off of them?
So
when they,
I can refer people,
Okay.
right? So yes,
Yeah.
this company pays me when I refer people who want to learn, and that's what's important. Is it's strictly education.
Sure.
So this academy is called I Am Academy.
and you talked about cut and paste. Explain that.
Yeah.
as
So
you
I
get
did that
into
this
it.
morning. Yeah. So we can hop into trades. There are educators, 6, 7, and 8-figure educators who are not YouTube stars. They have been taught and are very well respected in the world in teaching about cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin and Ethereum. And these educators are here to help us know what we're doing. And so, yes, you can kind of copy and paste trades that these educators give us. Dave, do you want to talk about like the one this morning? We got some trade ideas. How does that work?
Yeah, definitely, guys. So this academy has 185 educators that are 6, 7, and multi-8-figure traders. And so a lot of these traders teach you live. And so it's a Zoom-type platform that literally teaches you how to trade, and you can earn while you learn because you're literally taking the same trades that the traders are trading live. Now, they also send you text alerts all throughout the day and all throughout the week with the live trades that they are actually taking. And they send you the parameters. So all, like you mentioned before, cut and paste, all you need to do is copy and paste those parameters directly into an app that anybody in the world can download. And so what we did this morning, there's a coin out there called XRP. I'm sure a lot of people have heard about it. It's Ripple. And XRP, this morning we got in at, I think it was 108. And now we're waiting for it to go to 111 and then 118. And so along the way, as it goes up there, there's hundreds of movements that go up that are called pips. And you can make anywhere, like we said, 10 cents, 50 cents, $1, whatever you want, every time it goes up 1 pip, which is a fraction of a penny.
Aaron's got a question. Go.
No, I want to do a reset here. It's the bottom of the hour. You're watching Twin Brothers and Different Mothers here on the Go Live Vegas network, on our Facebook page, Go Live Vegas downloadable app, or go on to twinbrothers.vegas. Right in the middle of our page is today's live feed, right in the middle of our website, and YouTube and Instagram and everything else. So check us out on your favorite platform. Have a question, because I know they're coming in the chat room fast and furious. 702-329-6947. If you're outside the U.S., 855-502-4321. Also, too, I just want to mention John Brundage puts in the chat room, I Am Academy has given me the life-changing results. Question that has come in the chat room. This person still does not understand, what is Bitcoin and why are people mining them? It's confusing to this individual. Can we clarify that, please? David?
Okay, so Bitcoin is a digital currency. Okay, so it's a currency. It's almost like a series of letters and numbers, almost like coding on the internet. Okay, and so it is a form of payment because you can exchange it for money, for US dollars, for fiat. Okay, and you can use it to exchange goods and services. So if you send somebody Bitcoin, they will give you a Tesla vehicle, or they will give you whatever kind of service that they might have. Okay, now Bitcoin can be used around the world. It can also be sent around the world within minutes. Okay, so it's not like if you send money to somebody, you have to go through all the process, and it might take a couple of days per se to MoneyGram somebody money. You can literally send it in minutes. And I'm sorry, what was the second part of the question? I know that's what is Bitcoin?
the mining question about Bitcoin.
Good question. And guys, there's a lot of talk about mining out there. So what happens is that those letters and numbers have to be decrypted. Okay, they have to be figured out. And so what people are doing when they're mining is they are literally they have computers that are figuring out all the letters and numbers. And when they figure out that little portion of Bitcoin, then that is put into essentially the blockchain, okay? And the blockchain is kind of like the internet, and Bitcoin is Google, okay? So Bitcoin runs on the blockchain, okay? And so right now, the time to get into mining for most people has passed, because now there are companies that have Costco-sized warehouses with what are called mining rigs, or just computers that find all those different things out. And there's people out there who are trying to get into mining, but it's very expensive to get into mining. And then also number two, you're competing with Costco-sized warehouses of mining rigs where you just have one little computer. Okay, and so it's not as profitable as it used to be. Can you make money? Yes, but it's very expensive to get in, and there's a ton of competition. So hopefully that answers your question.
And then just to touch on that too, every transaction involving Bitcoin is tracked on the blockchain, which is similar to a bank's ledger or a log of customers' funds going in and out of the bank. So in simple terms, the blockchain is a record of every transaction ever made using Bitcoin.
Now, I want to remind everybody, the information that you're hearing today is informational purposes only. We're not giving financial advice. We're not telling you what to do, how to do it, blah, 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 blah. Informational purposes only. Now, in 25 minutes, you have something coming up with David, yes?
Because I'm sure everybody has still a lot of questions.
Oh, there's a question. My chat room is blowing up here with questions.
So guess what we're going to offer for everyone is we're going to do a 30-minute Zoom call with Dave Pasquale and I on it's a one-click link on Zoom, and he's going to go through and show you everything that this academy offers you if you want to learn and start. We call it earn while you learn, right? And again, it's not guaranteed what you'll do, but I'd say that this has been so fun for me the last few months. So you will be able to go to, and there's my phone number too. You can call or text me if you need any more information on this academy and to learn. But at 1 o'clock Vegas time, you can go to IM for iMastery Academy. IM Overview, I think it's going to pop up on the screen, but there it is, yeah.
Can you go to my laptop?
IMoverview.com, and it's just you're going to click on to join the Zoom meeting, and it's a 30-minute call with Dave and I, and we're going to go through and just show you everything that you can learn from this academy, and it's just a month-to-month subscription, but you can
Here's
trade.
Here's the screen when you type in that website.
That's all you're going to do, and then you'll see Dave's face and my face in about 20 minutes, okay? IMoverview.com.
I got a question.
Yeah.
Both my boys are techies, very successful techies. I'm sure they're doing this. To me, an analogy, if analogy is the proper term, is you've got a lot of young people or computer savvy people that want to, with 2 thumbs on a cell phone, which I still can't do. They use the 2 thumbs, right? You're not making $3 million in every trade that you're doing. You're making 8 cents, 12 cents, 14 cents. But it's multiplied. It keeps going and going and going and going. And it's almost like a video game. Dave, correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't this almost like the ultimate video game that you can stay on your computer, on your phone, and just every day just have the success of trading?
Absolutely. And yeah, the alerts come through all day long. And then we also have tools that literally are AI or artificial intelligence algorithms that literally send to you probably 10, 20 times per day chances for you to get into the market. And all you have to do is on your app, press buy if you think the market's going to go up, or sell if you think the market's going to go down. And you are 100% right. There are trades where you can make hundreds, if not thousands of dollars per trade. But there's also trades that you can make $10, $20, $50. So if you met me on the street and I just felt generous and I said, hey, here's $50. Are you going to take it? Absolutely. Anybody would. Sure. Right? And that's exactly what you have the opportunity is from the comfort of your cell phone, whether you're on the beach, whether you're shopping, whether you're playing with the kids, whatever you're doing, buy, press sell in your cell phone and copy the parameters and go about your day. And then, you can make whatever kind of money comes through the very simple.
It's really been that easy to learn. And that's what I love about this academy. And I think people need to take the time to learn about this because, again, this is the future and you're going to hear more and more about. And there's more than just Bitcoin, right? We already talked about XRP. They also call it Ripple. There's Ethereum. There are thousands of different coins.
All crypto.
Yes. And you can't. And how do you know which ones to buy?
You don't know.
People
They
talk
know
about all sorts of Polkadot, VeChain, whatever. So you can then get educated on also building a crypto portfolio of coins that you can purchase. So if you're lost, we think we found an answer.
This academy, which both of you are part of, lots of people are involved with, has a fee structure to get into it because they've got to make money too.
Absolutely.
So if they jump on this conference video thing you're doing after the Zoom, they'll learn.
No, not after the Zoom. After the show.
After the show to Zoom.
Yes,
Yeah,
we got to get the order right.
Yeah.
I'd
the
like
top
to
of the
buy.
hour.
I'd like to buy a vowel.
Maybe an O.
They can learn even more about their initial costs, which are eaten up quickly by their immediate
Return.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Depending upon how much you have to open up your bank. And
You
your
don't need
account,
you don't need $1 million. You
No,
can
no,
put
no,
$20
And
in.
this academy is very affordable, and that's what we want to show everybody is what
Do
you
you want to
get
share
for that.
what the potential rates are for the academy?
Absolutely, yeah. It's $175 a month. That's
Okay.
it. And what's great is we will tell you at the top of the hour how you can get that for free. They do offer scholarships, and so there are many people.
I'm a school teacher. I need a scholarship.
Okay, yeah.
I'm a
There's
school
hundreds of
teacher.
thousands of students all around the world. They teach this academy in 15
Right.
different languages. You can, from wherever you live, get involved and do this. And but yeah, so if you want to learn more about how to get a scholarship to this academy, we will tell you how.
I'm going to just Amy Gallimore. Do you know Amy?
Yeah. Hi.
The academy educates me on how to build an e-commerce store. Even if you don't trade, you can make 6 figures running a drop ship online store. Anything you like. It got me back to work. See more. That's all it says. Oh,
Well,
from
click-
COVID. It said Seymour. I pressed the button.
Is there a Seymour in the house?
No Seymour. No.
Jeez. No.
Yes, so the Academy mainly focuses on several different ways of teaching you with the Crypto Academy, foreign exchange trading, but they also last November added in an e-commerce way. So you can build your own, they will walk you through step-by-step setting up your own Shopify
That's great.
account.
Great.
Because not everybody maybe wants to trade, but you can also earn money. And so it's incredible. This has been a big solution for so many people, especially last year when they were out of work, that many people started trading or they built a Shopify account.
But
so
Suzanne, what if you read the book Internet for Dummies? And I'm just throwing that out there. I mean, somebody who really doesn't have the time nor the expertise
Okay.
to be watching their phone.
Let me show.
go.
This morning,
Yeah.
I get the alerts. We have a special app. It's called SwipeCoin app. That once you're in the academy, you can have access to this app. You get the notification on there, and like Dave said, it's just that easy. You get the notification, and they say, "We believe." Based on all of our knowledge,
Algorithms and
all
algorithms
that,
and all that, yeah.
certain, that either Bitcoin or XRP or something is going to go up or down. So then you just look at the parameters and you make that trade.
Is that connected to your financial funds where you can say, I want to put X amount of dollars in because I've been advised
Great
by
question.
the Academy?
So, and again, this is just for informational purposes,
Sure.
right? It's all different, and there's always risks when you're doing this, right?
Absolutely.
But so you have a broker account, and this academy doesn't touch your money. They don't make money when you make money, purely informational. But so you create your own, and you decide to put in $100 or $200 in your broker account, or $1,000, however much money you want to have in that broker account. But then, as soon as you do your trades and you profit from that, that money goes right back into your broker
They
account.
don't get any of that money.
Yeah,
That's
and you
your
can
money.
cash that out whenever you want, right? So and also.
What's your
Yeah.
biggest success story so far from the situation that you just explained, where you got this notification and you took a couple $100 and threw?
Yeah.
Tell me.
Well,
a
we
little
have to be careful talking about money. We
Okay.
truly do.
You put
but
an investment into an investment
Yeah.
tool.
Absolutely, yeah. So I will say that I have also built a portfolio of coins based on the education that these educators have given us, right? And so my portfolio is definitely up, and I'm very thankful for that information. And when you're saying I'm not very technical or I'm not sure computers for dummies, it's not that difficult. When you see this is for everyone, and they do teach you step by step how to open a trading account, and all the help and support that you need is here every step of the way.
What's the success rate from people who stay in once they join the Academy and they just say it's not for me? Do you have any numbers on that?
But people stay.
People stay.
Absolutely.
If you see
That's what's
results,
Yeah.
you're going to stay.
Good. Absolutely.
You know, and if you're doing it right, so that's the key.
And-
And truth, the funny thing is, we're sitting here talking about all this, and I know this is what she does, but she's been looking at her phone.
yeah.
She's
Oh,
yeah.
watching the trades.
I got
She's
my trades going.
She's got it
You see
going.
blue? Blue means good.
Blue means good.
Blue is
I would
good.
want to see it in green if you ask me, but that's
Yeah.
just me. All right, we are at quarter of. We're going to step aside for our last break of the day. When we come back, we're going to change gears on both David and we're going to change it on Suzanne. Our new little segment.
I like the new little segment.
Las Vegas Trivia. We're going to see how smart you guys are in investing in yourselves on Las Vegas Trivia. Twin Brothers will be right back.
When you think of relaxation, do you think of a massage? If not, you should. Las Vegas Hand and Stone Massage at Silverado Ranch provides professional spa experiences at affordable rates. You will be enveloped in soothing sounds and aromas on your way to total relaxation. De-stress with our full body massage to relieve tension, soothe tired muscles, and temper migraines. You can select from many options, including CBD, deep tissue, sports, and our signature hot stone massage. Call 702-941-7833 and start de-stressing today.
Sugar Shack. I live a crazy little shack beyond the tracks, and everybody calls it the Sugar Shack. Well, it's just a coffee house and it's made out of wood. Espresso coffee tastes mighty good. That's not the reason why I gotta get back. Don't do that. Sugar Shack.
All right, welcome back to Twin Brothers from Different Mothers. Sonny, and I'm going to chop up his last name, Shemanur. I'm sorry, Sonny.
Shemanur, that's it.
That's it?
Yeah.
You know him?
No, I don't know him.
Okay,
It
thanks.
sounded good.
He says hello, and then he also agrees that blue means good. All right, you're watching Twin Brothers from Different Mothers. Our guest today, Suzanne Hobbs and Dave Pasquale, who is all the way back east. And then in about 15 minutes, they're going to be on a Zoom call to begin giving you information. If you want to get involved in cryptocurrency, it is IM as in mother, IMoverview.com. It's a link that'll take you right to the Zoom link. Give us it's a 30-minute Zoom thing.
And questions and answers. And Dave's really great at presenting. And he's also really good at answering everybody's questions. So he once you join the academy,
right,
you've got Dave and I to help you along opening up your trading account and being successful.
I just want to say off camera when we went to break, Aaron and I were asking Suzanne questions. Just like many of our listeners and viewers would ask those same questions.
Oh, yeah. We're
intrigued.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, let me tell you real quick. So a friend of mine out of Utah reached out to me. He knew that I was doing this academy, and he said, I think I did something really stupid. And I said, oh, what? And he said, well, some lady on Facebook promised that she could help manage my Bitcoin for me and promised big returns. And so I sent her thousands of dollars.
Right.
He didn't even know who she was. He says, as soon as I sent the money, I can't reach her. Her phone's dead.
Right.
The Facebook page is gone. So please do not. We want to educate you. This academy wants to educate you, so you manage it, but do not send money to people.
Listen, it's very simple that we talked about at your house. I said to you, listen, I like the Jewish middleman. I'm going to play to my strength. I sit on my rear end ski in Polish, and I draw. I don't understand.
I think I went to school with him.
Yeah,
but right now, this is the Wild West for people. There are scammers out there.
Sure.
So you need to manage your own money, but you need to get educated about cryptocurrencies. But do not send money to people to manage crypto for you. That is at least my recommendation.
How many people
personally.
can you get on this Zoom call? Because I'm telling you, from what
bring it.
I'm looking on the phone here, you guys are going to get a lot of people in
I
that
love it.
Zoom at 1 o'clock.
Yep. That's great. And we'll work with you to get your free academy as well. That's what's cool. We'll tell you all about that as well.
All right, there are more questions coming in. So before we hopefully can get to our quiz, do you manage the money as a broker, Suzanne?
Do I manage the money as a broker? So I create, and there's an app on my phone called MetaTrader 4. And so that is, that's the broker, right? That's the middleman between my money and my choosing to go in and purchase and leverage. So I handle it on my own. Dave, did I answer that right? Does that seem right?
Well, basically, handle it.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, David. I'm sorry.
So we are not an investment firm. You don't send any money to us. Like Suzanne said, you press all the buttons, you manage your money. Your money is liquid 24/7. There's no restrictions on deposits. There's no restrictions on withdrawals. And so again, all we are is just simply the education, and they are sending you trade ideas. Trades that they're getting in themselves, you'll have access to by copying the parameters and simply putting them in. We don't touch your money. We don't manage your money. We'll educate you how to set up your accounts and what to press and when to press it. But again, we don't touch your money.
David, I think it's very important for our listeners and viewers to understand that you're not talking about a lot of money here. You're talking about a cryptocurrency that you might buy at $1.08 and buy 10 of them for $10. We're not talking a lot of money to get, so to speak, quote unquote, your tail wet, to get into it, to understand it, to say, hey, I love this video game. I want to do this every day. I love the color blue. And then it goes. We have a question. How does this affect my 401k? Can I be penalized? Is it the same as gambling or stocks? David, you want to take that one?
Sure, absolutely. Your 401k, I don't know roughly how much you're making. I know a lot of people make maybe 10% per year, give or take, and possibly more, possibly less. But there are currencies. We teach you how to do two things. Number one, we teach you how to trade leverage, which we talk about. And then number two, we teach you how to build a portfolio. There's coins that you can literally buy, like we were just talking about, for under a penny. Right. For maybe a few cents, for $1, $2, $5, $25, whatever it is, and those returns can sometimes be in the hundreds of percent within weeks, months. So what you could do in a decade with your 401k, you can now do within months, if not years, trading crypto.
I just had this thought cross my mind of a slot machine. You know, the penny slot machines, and you put 20 cents in, and you just won 400.
Yeah, this is better than that.
You only won $4.
Way better odds.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to make the analogy of buying for like a penny or 2 pennies or whatever, and you may go up that $40 but it stays there. It makes your 40 makes 40 more, makes 40 more, loses 20, makes 30. That's just the way the market goes.
It's exciting. So yeah, join us all in about 8, 9, 10 minutes on IMOverview.com. We will answer all your questions.
Yeah, give them a chance to get onto the Zoom call after they get off the show. So give an extra 30 seconds after 1 o'clock. I mean, look, this is all scratching the surface stuff, folks. I mean, we could probably spend hours dedicating to cryptocurrency, but then you wouldn't need the Academy. You could just pay us. Anyway, so we only have about like 8 minutes left, so we're going to close out with some trivia questions about Las Vegas. See your knowledge about Vegas. You've been here 3.5 years,
Yes,
roughly.
love it.
David, you come to Vegas often?
Not as often as I'd like, but I've been there for sure.
All right, good. Then you can answer probably these questions just as well as Neil can. All right, can we have some background music if you have
wait a
something?
Can I phone a friend if David doesn't know?
No,
that?
no phone a
no
friends.
phone
we
a
have,
friend.
we have
Man,
no
you guys
time
are
for that.
mean.
All right, here we go. Question number 1. Which hotel was host to an accelerated version of Lord Flatley's Lord of the Dance?
No clue.
The Flamingo.
David, what do you got?
That's my guess.
Bellagio.
Aaron, what's the answer?
What's your answer?
My
I
answer
know
was
the answer.
I don't know. I have no clue.
New York, New York. All right, we're off to
Oh.
a flying start here.
Wow.
In May of 1998, the Las Vegas Strip dimmed its lights upon the death of what famous crooner in 1998?
Sinatra.
I was going to say Sinatra too.
David?
Yeah, it's got to be.
No clue. Sorry.
Sinatra is the correct answer.
Good job.
Absolutely. There you go. Let me see.
the
Okay,
music.
Love's origins are rooted in the friendship of Cirque du Soleil founder Guy Liliberté with which Beatle?
George Harrison.
Ringo.
I'd say George Harrison too.
George Harrison is the correct answer.
All right, David.
I'm going to get kicked
I'm
out
on
of
the
here.
board, baby.
There you go. You're on the board.
Promise I live in Vegas. I promise.
There you go. What is the only a color lipstick the showgirls are allowed to wear in the now defunct, or were allowed to wear in Jubilee?
Pink.
Yeah, hot pink. That's what I'd say.
Bright red.
Bright red would be the correct answer.
Wow.
There you go.
Wow.
Okay, I think Amber's helping him. I think Amber's like right next to him.
All right. That's that's good. It could be. They listen. Google fingers really fast.
That's right.
What hotel now stands on the grounds of the Sands, which was home to the legendary Rat Pack?
The not the Paris one, the Italian one. I can't believe I don't remember the,
The
name of it.
Italian one?
The Italian American Club.
Palazzo.
No, that's-
Palazzo.
Palazzo.
What's the question?
I have no idea. What's now
Italian
standing
one.
where the Sands was?
What's now standing where the Sands was?
Don't answer my question with the same question.
The Sphere. They're building it now. Well, that's all I got.
But the Sands was on the Strip.
I don't
Yeah.
The Sphere's
Would it be
not.
the Bellagio then?
David, anything?
Not Palazzo?
Maybe the Venetian.
The Venetian is the correct answer. Had he not
Wow, what
had he
was
not
he-
gotten that, I would have said, "What's
Okay,
the
then
next door
Palazzo's
neighbor?"
right next to
yes,
it.
that's
Okay.
correct.
Wow.
It's on the
David.
corner.
There you go. It's on the corner.
Because the convention center's called the Sands.
Right, I have.
That's right.
There's not enough questions.
I
to
got to at
catch
least
up.
get half a
David
point
wins.
for that. David, and he's in South Carolina, and he gets the most.
And he comes the very
Well,
least.
I got one for David. Which hotel do I live in?
Yeah, right. You're in the sleeping
hotel?
bag.
A high
How
five.
do you live in? Let's say the
'cause it-
Aria.
No, everybody thinks people in Vegas live on the Strip.
That's true.
We have neighborhoods.
He lives in cell block 102. Okay, name a mobster movie that was directed by Martin Scorsese.
Casino.
baby.
Very good.
I
Y'all,
love it.
Citro
You got to
story.
go to
You're-
Peppermill.
y'all got that
See,
exactly.
I know about restaurants in Vegas. That's kind of my theme.
There you go.
I
So,
don't
what's
know
your
about-
favorite meal, top to bottom?
Mayfair Supper Club, incredible. Love it. And I don't know, last night I ate at Guy
Not
Savoy.
location. I want appetizer,
Yeah, give us
entree.
the whole meal.
Oh, wow. Appetizer. So I don't know. I'm more of a pad thai wings filet. I love a filet.
Okay.
Filet with some veggies is amazing. I like a good steak tartare.
Favorite adult beverage with your steaks?
Wine.
Oh, yeah. I'm a wine girl.
Dessert?
Absolutely. I'm not a dessert. I'm really not. I'll have a bite of cheesecake or something or a tiramisu.
Okay.
But no.
David, what's your favorite dessert after dinner?
It's got to be any form of chocolate.
There, man after my own heart.
Yeah.
David, if someone were to play you in a movie in the future, who would you want to play you?
definitely either Robert De Niro or Al Pacino. Come on. man.
Hey, David.
Wow. Yeah, you want the glasses?
Try
We got to
these.
fix that stuff, right?
Try these.
All right, last two questions for you. Both of these will come to you before we say goodbye. Suzanne, Batman or Superman?
Superman.
David, Batman or Superman?
I got to go with Batman.
All right, at least we split the vote. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. David, when you reach the pearly gates when the time comes, what is it you want to hear from the maitre d' as you stand at the gates before the doors open to let you in?
Welcome.
Oh, short and sweet, like the Las Vegas
Yeah.
sign. Suzanne, same question to you.
Oh, mine would be like, well, you sure had fun.
Did you ask me that question? 'Cause I got a good
Can I
answer.
ask you this question?
Yeah, I
All
got
right.
it.
Neil, for the first time in 2.5 years, if you approach the gates, the pearly gates, and the maitre d' is there to greet you, what is it you want to hear them say?
Can
before
I
they-
leave my crypto accounts to my kids?
Yeah, that's a good question. Can you air them to others?
Absolutely.
There you go.
You bet.
All right. That's it. We're done. Thank you for participating. All right. At the top of the hour, in about 3 minutes, make sure you log on to the Zoom meeting that these guys have at M as in mother, overview.com. It's a 30-minute Zoom meeting, which will basically get you some Q&A time, some basic information, academy information to get your life started in the world of cryptocurrency.
Yeah, and we actually have a very special pricing that is offered if you're on this Zoom if you enroll today. Then your
Well, what
enrollment
if-
is
what
at
if you don't
discounted
have
price, so you
time?
got to hop on.
What if you don't have time
So you can
after
also
a
call
show?
me. So my phone number. So yeah, have we given out my phone number?
It's been on the screen
Yeah.
when we've spoken to you, but
Call
go
me or
ahead.
text me if you would like to reach out if you can't hop on the Zoom in just a minute. So 702-744-7076, and you can call or text me if you want to hop on a Zoom another time. We do these once or twice a day.
Will the special pricing, though, carry over, or is it only good for today? 'Cause,
If you mention Twin Brothers,
Perfect.
if you mention
See, she
Twin
finally
Brothers,
got the lead.
There we go. Yeah. Okay.
I,
There we go.
I want to just say, listen, if you like playing video games and you like being on your phone texting all the time, this is a no-brainer.
Do something productive with your time.
This is a no-brainer to, listen, we're all born with ability. You learn a technique. You enhance the technique with repetition. Do it again, do it again, do it again.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sal. Thank you, Mark, for listening. Everybody in the chat room. Suzanne, thank you so much
You
for
bet,
taking a
guys.
little
It's
time.
great to be here.
David, thank you for Zooming in with us or videoing in with us from Carolina. And you'll catch these guys in literally in about 2 minutes on the Zoom call, so make sure you're there. Thank you, guys. We appreciate it. Neil, final thoughts. We say goodbye so we can get Suzanne out of here and get on that call.
Listen, final thought would be, if you've ever thought about what is, how do I, and tell me when, get on this Zoom call.
There you go.
There you have it. Make sure you visit twinbrothers.vegas for all of our archive shows. In case you missed any of the information with David and Suzanne, you can check it out there. Of course, jump on the call in about a minute or so. That would be great. Mention Twin Brothers, and I guess you'll get a special pat on the back or something.
You
I
get a
don't know.
better price.
You'll get a better price.
Get your Academy discounted.
There you go.
David, thank you.
Thank you, David. Thank you, Suzanne, as always. Hey, stay tuned next week
Thank you, guys.
because next week's guest is a complete surprise to Neil. I know who it is. Nobody else knows. Well, maybe
Oh,
one
you
other
told me.
person
He
does.
told me. I won't tell you.
Oh,
Sorry,
there you
I won't
go.
tell you.
There
we
you
know.
go.
We know.
So we have a special surprise guest coming in next Saturday, so you'll have to tune in to watch. There'll be nothing online telling you who it is, just as a reminder. I'm Aaron Phillips, reminding you to be kind to each other. Why is that? We're all we have. We'll see you next week right here on Twin Brothers.